just to reflect on my behavior, things I need to change, things I need to rearrange, and meditating on things is very important to me. Outside of music, outside of having fun, and I wanted to share some things with y'all, especially the men, directed towards the men, because contrary to popular belief, there is a God and there is an adversary that is enemy of God, which is the devil or Satan. And to be honest, all men were born to be kings. All women were born to be queens. But I'm focused on the men because I believe the man is the head, and once we get our act together and our mind right and put God first back in our lives where he is supposed to be, the whole family will be back stronger, which the government will become stronger, the world will become stronger, society will be stronger as a whole, not just in America, but in the whole universe. I'll be the first one to tell you I've pretty much done just about anything sinful. Not anything, but a lot of things that I shouldn't have done in my lifetime. But I also have done a lot of good things, and I believe more good than bad, but still. The sinful nature always destroys your spirit, your mind, and your soul in some type of way, whether you see the immediate effects or not. And the devil's always trying to find a way to get into your life to destroy you. And there's specific things that he uses to pull you away from God, which is pulling you away from your power. And one of those things is the power of lust and sex. Believe me, I definitely have been with more women than most men have been with in their whole lifetime, and I'm not boasting. I'm not, saying that to say I'm this or that, because it was a learning lesson for me. It's been an experience that God allowed me to go through to get me to this point to where I understand the power of sex, the power of lust, not just for sex, but anything that you love or put before God, that becomes your God, and then it becomes your influence for whatever you do. So a lot of men in America are being controlled by their lust for women, by their lust for sex, the desire to please their self sexually, and it's destroying them in so many ways, because sex wasn't designed for us to just be lackadaisical and out of order and just doing whatever, just giving away our semen, our sexual energy to any and everybody. When I was younger, of course, I was a fool, so if she looked good, hey, I'm ready to do my thing. But as I got older, through time, I started realizing that was a very destructive behavior. I don't know if you heard about semen retention, but basically, when you restrain from having sex for long periods of time for the intent to be closer to God and be obedient to God, you start to see everything for what it is. The truth is revealed to you more. Your spiritual senses are heightened. in a way to where it's almost like you have supernatural power. It's not even almost. You do have supernatural power, and you have more balance, more focus, because you have an understanding. See, you can do a lot of different things, but if you don't understand why you're doing what you're doing, it's not going to be effective, and you won't reap the benefits. So as I got older, I've spent a lot of time restraining from sex, purposely, because I know how detrimental it could be to your success. And if you explore on YouTube, you'll see a lot of popular athletes, even Mike Tyson, practiced semen retention for 5 years, and his life has became better. It's a lot of different people. I can't think of all their names, but just look it up, semen retention. Basically what you're doing is you're allowing God to be able to communicate with you clearly and more fluently, because you're restraining from sinful nature, like fornication. It could be thievery, like stealing, drugs, alcohol, anything that's detrimental to your mindset, to where you don't have a sober, clear mind, and it's a very powerful exercise. When you give up sinful nature for God, your light begins to shine more and more brighter. People start to attract to you like a magnet. They don't even know why. Especially women. Not even just that, but also you expose evil and wicked people as well, because they just start to not like you for no reason. People start not liking you for no reason. They'll stare at you, or other men and women will get jealous of your positive energy, because they just don't understand. And I'm not saying hate anybody, but it's really the adversary deceiving them. And some people think you arrogant or cocky or whatever, but you know what you do in private. A lot of people think they know me, but they really don't. They might have spent time with me in certain moments, but I am a man of God. I tried to practice the truth of God in my life as much as I can, but I also sin and fall short like anybody else. All God really wants is a personal relationship with you. He wants you to wake up in the morning and pray to Him, or just throughout the day, just pray to Him and spend time with Him, and pour your heart out to Him, and allow Him to empower you to accomplish things in life and be prosperous and successful. There's a lot I want to say, but I just want you to know that spirit of lust is real. The Jezebel spirit is real. The succubus spirit is real. And no man should be worshiping a woman. When you worship women or the vagina or whatever, basically, like, that's all that's on your mind. That's all you want. That's all you care about. You basically making that woman your God. You're making the act of sex your God. And that's why it controls you like it does. So many men spend money that they don't have just because they want some vagina. So many men do all kind of stuff they don't want to do and know they're not supposed to do just because they want to keep sex available. Not knowing that not just the sex, but the attention that you're giving a woman, especially that's not your wife, well, that's the only woman that you would do that to. You're giving her so much attention that it's draining your energy, it's draining your consciousness and your spiritual awareness for God. So I'm going to be posting some videos of other men that's practicing semen retention to get closer to God, to allow God to guide them in life towards what He created them to do. And it's going to be very helpful. It's not a easy task, but taking it one day at a time, refocusing your mind and your life on what matters most and keeping your power for as long as you can, you will be 10 times more productive than you ever been in your life. So the key is staying busy, staying productive, and being selective with who you give your body to. Really getting to know the type of woman you're getting involved with, because some of these women have been with so many men, they have so many spirits and demons flowing through them, they don't even know it. They're all over the place, have no structure, have no boundaries, willing to do whatever, whenever. They're not submissive, and ultimately, a lot of times they end up turning out to be your worst enemy or becoming envious to the point to where all they want to do is drain you for your resources, drain you for your time, drain you for your mind, and just destroy you and see you not productive. And then when you as a man are left, now you have to rebuild yourself all over again. And she just moves on and does the same thing she did to you to the next man. Not saying that her life is getting better or anything like that, but I'm just saying, why put yourself through all that stress, heartache, and pain when you can just listen to God and do what He say do to the best of your ability, and He'll empower you and also bring you the right woman that's gonna be obedient to Him, which ultimately she's gonna want to serve you and be compliant with you. So I hope this was helpful in some type of way. I want you men to stay strong, be blessed, stay prayerful, stay in the Word of God. Like I tell people, read Proverbs. You got 31 chapters in Proverbs, which covers every month of the year. So you can take the date of today's date and read that chapter and just go like that, day by day. Today's the 10th, so you can read chapter 10 after you pray in the morning and then go about your day. But put God first in everything. And even when you fall and make mistakes, God's still gonna be there with you. He's still gonna be grooming you. And also, failure and mishaps is a part of the process in growing in God. So I want y'all to be encouraged. I'm not telling you to hate women. I'm not telling you to disrespect women, because I really don't believe in disrespecting anybody. And I do believe that you should treat a woman like a queen, but a worthy woman, not just every woman. I mean, you can attempt to treat every woman like a queen, but to be honest, every woman is not a queen. Some women are more demonic than you even know, and if you pay attention, you'll see it. Because they're materialistic. All they care about is money. All they care about is what they can get, what you can do for them. And honestly, that's just no way you should treat anybody. Vice versa. Some men are the same way. All you care about is yourself, what you can get, what she can do for you. You're not trying to help her in no type of way, and I don't agree with that either. So I just want to see men get their power back, because that's what it's going to take for you to sustain wealth and productivity in this lifetime, and also a high spiritual awareness and connection with the Most High God, Yahweh. So y'all have a blessed day. I hope that you get something out of what I said through my humility and me exposing my flaws and my sins and my mishaps. I just pray that it helps somebody else learn something about themselves, because I'm constantly learning from other men on how to better myself, about situations I didn't understand when I was younger because I wasn't taught. So I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.